Right. Hello, hello, hello. We should be getting Cookie versus JBFamine within a couple minutes. I think they're both about ready to go. So, Lusty versus Rosalia. Should be fun. Should be fun. Alright, here we go. The real desert, so should get going here. Not a particularly great Rosalia, or sorry, well, actually, yeah, not a great Rosalia map, but also not a great Lusty map. Not like terrible, because there is a surprising amount of usable terrain, but not great. Hey Kong. Hey Rice Cream. There should be some content. Let me do a quick check here. I guess JB's in this match, so he's probably doing a pretty good check if everything is legal, but I think everything looks okay. Only one pick one DPS, one pick one enabler. Yep. Things look fine here. Cool beans. Hey Zuko, how's it hanging? Interestingly, JB bans Freya. Like just Freya, not another tank with Freya. I guess just because of the buff. So Cookie bans two tanks, so JP does have a pretty strong sissy pick here, given that. Although, Cookie picks up Luke, which makes it less strong. I think he wanted like a magic attacker attack buffer. But IBC has those nice combos with like the Tatalia, the Pepsi, the D-Lit, even Sherry and Lana and Azusa. Like a lot of strong IBC combos here, so I would have preferred to see that second pick. Hey, Wally. Okay, there goes Grunchill. So not going to get his tank, but is going to get a very strong flying hero on Desert Map. But I assume Cookie will knock out the Sissy given the chance, because he's got a lot of Fizz in the team still. I don't know. Well, maybe not really, actually. I guess he kind of doesn't need to. It's really just non-Shadow Raid Sherry and Lusty. Everything else doesn't really care about physical tanks. But maybe I'll just ban some strong DPS here. Oh, he does take out the Sissy. He picks up Sherry. Okay. Hey, Albert Einstein. Okay, T-Jess. So, in terms of... This is going to be a hard match for me to be like, oh, I think, you know, Cookie has the advantage here. I think JB has the advantage here because I'm bad at predicting ST no tank versus ST no tank games. I think right now JB has longer range threats than Cookie. Luke is good, but Sherry's a little stubby reach. Lusty isn't always great reach on this map. Whereas Grunchill is just a flying menace. Yep. And TJS has some really strong teleport plays available here, I think. She's an absolute monster after her cast. Especially because JB still has Flow available. Like, Flow Grunchill with TJS as player 2, I think is just crazy. You could set up some really, really crazy stuff. He didn't take it here, but I think you could get some insane plays off with that. I mean, plenty of people know he has Shadow Raid, but the problem with Matthew's Shadow Raid is you either don't have your troops attack with you, or you melee and then you do no damage with your Matthew hero, or you bring goblins and you have terrible reach because you don't have Mech Knights. Like, people know Matthew Shadow Raid is a thing, it's just a bad thing. There's nothing you can do to make him have both full damage hero and full damage troops, except for taking his range. I'm not sure what you mean by but I don't think Matthew. Oh, you mean like, yeah, I mean still, but he doesn't do damage with even with goblins. Like, they still do terrible damage. Shadow Raid Matthew is not like good, and SP Matthew's not allowed, and non-SP Matthew is terrible as an assassin. Absolutely, because he can't run back and he doesn't have damage bonds. But yeah, I agree with you, Zuko. I think he should have definitely fourth picked the Flow. I think that there's some really filthy stuff there. Yeah, you can copium firebrands, I guess, and enjoy your 7 range Sin. That's just strictly worse than Cherry. Sorry, I guess he's what, 9? 4 plus 3 plus 2. Still, he's still just worse than Scepter Sherry, in my opinion. Yeah, honestly, Raven. Routing late Elise plays are genuinely better assassination plays than anything Matthew can do. He's not a good assassin. Like, people did that when Matthew came out, right? Like, people did try to use Shadow Raid on him, and it was not good. Most games. Also, Ollie, if your comment was supposed to be directed at Will, you're totally inaccurate because Will doesn't bring Mech Dragons, he brings Phalanx, right? I thought that was Will's thing, was Phalanx. He has Phalanx, right? I thought it was Phalanx, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's someone else that had Phalanx that I was surprised by. Oh right, Banner News does not have Matthew. Was it Flyers? Okay. So let's see, no accelerated 8 on the deed. He brings Windblade, actually. Problem with that, unicorns have 1 range. see, we've got Inspire on Sissy, Shadow Raid on Sherry. It is Scepter looking to me. Wings Deedlit, it looks like. Okay. Some fun stuff on Cookie's end. Did he get full? No, he's got Darker Kuroka. Iod on Pepsi. We've got Double Skill Tata. We've got Mech Dragons on Grenchill. That's interesting. Yeah, Luke can't reach that Pepsi or anything, so he's just vibing. No breeze, but... There's now, like, always that threat of a TJ, TP. I wonder why he went Mech Dragons. Is there something in particular he's trying to tank with that? Yeah, I guess you can try to tank the Sherry melee. The problem is, like, he went Unicorns rather than Dragoons, which I probably wouldn't do on this map, but he did. Well, that's awkward Sherry positioning. Like, he gets a nice breeze, but with that positioning, you'll never reach anything because the pillar. And, like, versus Unicorns, these only have melee or physical damage reduction, so... I think this is JB's game to lose, potentially. I'm curious how much damage he does with the Deed. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Mikey. I think he has to save the Luke action for last. So that you can at least, like, Black Hole the Tata, or sorry, not Black Hole. Sanction to try to make her miss kills, but I don't think she really will. And I don't think the Deed will reach the Tata just because she doesn't project a very big danger zone. He does summon a Lancer. He might try to use this to body block. I think that would be a good play. He doesn't. Okay. This Deed is almost certainly Wings, looking at the stats. It's high attack stat, low int. Okay, Grenchill. Okay. I mean, she still can't really do anything with that, but because she got the AoE. And it's not like so far of a danger range that the Deedlit will all of a sudden be able to reach the Tata. Like, the Deed is too defensively positioned to have the ability to catch a danger zone somewhere. I don't know, I mean, I think the AoE can be good some games. I'm not specifically sure why he took it this game, just given Sissy does Inspire. Yeah, I mean, he'd be threatening to make Sherry, but you can't always anticipate you turn one breathing. Oh yeah, I don't think I really know where he was going with the AoE, but I've seen it be good sometimes, even in games you wouldn't expect. So what'll Tatalia actually be able to kill here, right? She does enough fix to kill through Luke Revive, but she does have Glory of the World, so I think she can't double kill Luke. She could probably kill anything else here, comfortably, and then be hiding. But if she doesn't go for the Luke, she might die to Sanction into Steve. If he kills Luke, though, she's just a menace. So he kind of has to keep the Luke alive here. Somehow. Alright, so let's see. She can reach Luke, Puppet, and Sherry from current positions. I don't know if that means he's going to back off the Luke. Because I don't think sanctioning the Tatalia is going to make her whiff any kills here. Just with unbuffed Luke, you know. I don't really fully get why he put all his units behind these pillars, because that really just hurts him. Half of JB's team doesn't really care, like, because they're ranged or fly. What, you mean if she just randomly had 6 range? Yeah, I mean, of course, that'd be crazy. Oh, he is gonna camp here. I think she should live. I think it's the skill trigger first, and then the firebrands, and the skill trigger I don't think does the entire 20% revive, as far as I know. Turn 1 Puppet would be insane. It's glory though. It's glory. That's the thing. Otherwise, there'd be no discussion here. But it is glory. Like there's the 2 revives. Well, the thing with killing the Sherry, right, is the Luke can sanction and then the puppet can swap and try to kill. I don't know if puppet kills, but I don't know. I just figured sanction does a lot of damage. Everyone is saying no. I'm not a Luke user, okay, guys. Maybe with EE or whatever. Isn't EE a thing for like reducing damage taken on counter? Well, yeah, but Elise has like extra bad animation. I actually don't know what Puppet's animation is like. If it's like laser mage, then it's probably okay. I guess she does have Pepsi FP too. Is Elise better than the puppet? Elise literally doesn't get to hit. She doesn't even get to hit versus mages. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, even if you, like, it's not necessarily good that Luke lived, because, like, Tatalia literally traded 2 for 1 here. And he's got a billion other things he has to kill. Like, the Tata traded 2 for 1 here, you know? Like, it's just super problematic for him. I don't know. I don't really know what you're supposed to do about that. Not give the P2 TP, I guess. I don't know. Or more offensive positioning. Because I do think his positioning was too defensive. Oh, he used a skill. Does this get cooldown reduction on kill or anything? Or is this going to take forever to come back? She doesn't heal or anything, I guess. No cooldown reduction. It's just a long cooldown now. I don't know, guys. Maybe Luke EE meta. Believe it. Luke EE meta. Or does Luke EE only work when Luke dies? Like, there's some stupid thing I thought. No, yeah, Luke Puppet has first strike with EE. That's the Tata solution. Yeah, I mean, I've always been of the opinion that Tatalia has been really, really strong since her exclusive. Just because you can't really kill her in one action with most heroes, and unlike something like Pepsi, which you also can't kill in one action, she has 2 attack skills. Yeah, Kyra is only mostly scary because a lot of people in this format play AoE, and like she's an AoE reactive healer and stuff, but she's terrible once one unit dies. Her kill thresholds are pretty iffy depending on if she crits or not. Like, Kyra has her uses, but she is not, like... Let's see if Deed kills the Grenshell. I don't, but... Here's the casting coming into play. I guess, sort of. She would have had less mobility anyways, but now she has 0 mobility. Because it got flipped around to a -3. I have Zuko, but the problem is you also have to ban Seraphina, you also have to ban Patricia, you also have to ban Kyra. So you have to let one through. And Tatalia is literally available as a captain, yeah. This is why, like, I want... Like, I know, I don't really think we should do, like, a super low power season, but the idea behind it is I think that there's too much ban pressure right now. We don't really have a lot of actual flexibility with our bans because there's stuff that's just really, really strong. Like, I would love to ban Tatalia in more games, but I usually do have to allow her second. Yeah, I mean, the AoE, it fogs Luke, right? Until someone moves, but... Is there no cooldown trigger on the Grenshell flipping the mobility thing with the casting? Because that's pretty strong, honestly. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Rosa would probably rather it be a terrible map when they're playing against Illustrial. True, Wally. Just don't play, then you can't lose. I really think Cookie should have taken IBC second there. Look at this map that neither of these boxes remotely wants to play on. Lava. 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 I'm just munching on some corn. I got a bowl of corn with my lunch and I forgot to eat it. So I'm doing that while they were doing side boxes. Alright, so Cookie brings in Alana, or drops Alana, and it says he brings in a Led and Elma. This can certainly become a Wally stream if Wally wants it to be a Wally stream. Sorry, just a sec. Okay, I'm back. This time Cookie takes Crenshaw. I mean, the IBC Gren is only so good because this doesn't need IBC, this doesn't need IBC. You pick IBC, and then you get one of the IBC combos, but like it's solid, but it's not huge. Especially because IBC doesn't really love this map. Like you have to take potato damage unicorns. I think it's still the right pick, but he has allowed tanks much later this game, potentially, if JB wants to take them. Okay, picks up IBC. I mean, yeah, but it's lava map. Leaden's only going to be doing so much. It's not like Leaden really kills stuff from full generally. Except for apparently Mariandals. Yeah, I don't think he kills Rosalia, though. I don't think he kills full HP mage tech heroes. Like, I think he would only really ever dream of killing, like, Tatalia, who has significantly more range than Leaden, even with an IBC buffed Leaden. I guess it's just one more range, but she also doesn't care about the terrain as much because she's ranged. So he does get the Azusa IBC. Interestingly, he banned Christy Luke, not like Christy Hilda or Luke Burn or something. Yeah, Leaden is 9 with IBC. No, sorry, he's 8 even. It's 9 with the casting. Leaden is 3+3 normally. 3+2+5 with IBC. 3+2 plus... Sorry, 3+2+3. Or 3+2+3+1. It's a 9. But yeah, he does give the tank. I really think he should have banned both magic tanks there, in my opinion. Zuko says burn Hilda, but I think even giving him the Christie, even without the flow stacks, you just don't really want to have to deal with the magic tank when you've got these two that can both readily ignore it. If he had like taken the burn. And like Deedlit is so useless against meta tanks. She just doesn't do the damage, especially as infantry when Hilda can switch into a cavalry hero. Could be. Certainly could be. I think he has a pretty filthy strong Kyra pick here. Yeah, but I mean, like, this is my point to, like, ban pressure. Like, he's also just got totally dumpstered by T-Jess and Grenshield. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to get on my soapbox today. Do you think allow the Patricia? I don't know. I just have not seen that go well for people. I mean, being player 1 is probably favorable for Cookie. Like, there's the problems with the P2 Octagons in JB's box, but I think it's really dependent on how well JB positions against Grenshill. There's no real guard ignore spots for Lusty, and with the Kyra, you really need to kill something before too long, or you just get murdered by Kyra and she keeps jumping back to tank. I don't know, JB's had some good games. Somebody did give him Patricia in a game, and he just totally flexed on them with like an ST team plus a Patricia, and then he just killed the entire team with Patricia. After they killed one of his heroes, Patricia meteored, Then he left his Rosalia on their team and killed the like pretty much the entire rest of the team with their 3C. I don't know if she's necessarily that good against Cookie's team, so maybe it's okay, but... I mean, even if you have healers, if Patricia brings acid burns, there's only so many healers that can cope with that, and the ones that can get banned. Well, so the thing is, he wasn't, right? He killed a thing, and then Patricia got to meteor his team because of it. That's the crazy thing with Patricia, right? Well, the thing was he threw his like Grenchill in, right? Grenchill with Patricia buffed because she has crazy range with Patricia buffs. So like he just went super ham with Grenchill. They kill the Grenchill. They get their team stacked. Or you leave your whatever kills the Grenchill out of guard and then just get it sniped by the Rosalia. But it was like super early into the game. Well, the thing is, he had a tank because he was fighting against 4 ST heroes end of Patricia. Right? So you take the 5th pick tank, right? You're not going to not take a 5th pick tank against a strong ST team that you have worse reach than. Anyways, I don't want to talk about this right now. Let's actually look at the game instead of getting distracted by arguments. So let's see. We've got Air Slash on Grenchill. Do you have IPC? He does have a little awkward positioning to actually buff this stuff. Lizards on Azusa. It doesn't bring mass attack on the IPC. I guess strat, not strat, so she'll just be dead, I guess. We've got Faceless on Kyra with 2 skills and jump back. Firebrands on Talia. Got Silver Spear on Rosalia. And mass attack on Flow. With Kyra, I guess. I wouldn't say I'm evolving, I'm just getting sick of it. My opinions are pretty well known at this point. I don't feel the need to reiterate them every 10 minutes. Unless really prompted to. It's just annoying having to say this stuff over and over. It is just what I think. Okay, bite and bit. Okay. So I guess you move Deed so you can buff with the Azusa. It does leave IBC in a pretty defensive positioning doing it from here, but that's life. He doesn't need to rush. Because like JB really kind of has to play the Kyra game here, because if you lose something, then the Kyra all of a sudden becomes a pretty bad win con. So you can't really just fling like the Rosalia or Tatalia out for a trade haphazardly. Tatalia might be able to kill something and get away with it though, just because she's Tatalia and has the hide. Especially with like no AoE on anything here. I'm pretty sure this does not count as mountains for stuff like her guard ignore. Because it's that stupid 20% terrain rock type. You're good, Wally. It's fine. Azusa might have some potential to make plays happen here, I think, with the can't drop, like can't card thing. Is that a 2-turn or 1-turn debuff on the 3C? I think it's 2 turns, right? Because Flow is pretty poor to spell, especially with the Sky Archers instead of Forest Priests, right? So there's a very real chance that you put a can't guard on that Hilda with the Azusa, and then you can't dispel it. Because Flow doesn't have great dispel. She has 2, and I think Azusa will do a total of 4, right? Maybe 5 if she's Bone Crusher. So that might be able to give him the in he needs to start hitting things, if he wants to go for the gamble on the like 50-50 or 40-60 or whatever. Because of the map. Grenchill can place her swords on sky tiles, so because of that, with the gap here, it's hard to protect against the Grenchill consistently without a unit that can fly to sit on these tiles. And like this tile and stuff. Grenchill's really strong on stuff like Sky Map and Lava Map exactly because of that reason. So she's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she's not in reach yet, unfortunately. Pretty aggressive positioning for not being in reach yet. Because like you don't really want the Kaio to hit you and just take your shield and run back. Which I think she might be able to do with the boost here from Flow. She can't get back all the way, I suppose, though. She does go for the rush, so she should be able to reach to hit the Azusa and jump back. So yeah, I think you have to position the Grenchill ready to punish that. But you're still trading down if you do that, because you traded 2 units for 1, because you end up on their side of the field and you have nothing to punish after that. Like, the trades don't work out, so... I think this Azusa positioning was a little aggressive. I don't know. Maybe the problem is really just the IPC, or the Flow, Kyra, just having too much range. Because I don't know how you get in on Lava Map against that. Kyra doesn't kill the IPC or anything, but she's going to be so neutered range-wise that, like... Okay, so he positions the Grenchill aggressively. Does she tank the Kyra? I'm honestly not sure she does. Maybe casting will make her tank. That'd be interesting. Because this should get flipped to a Moby down -2. Which puts a 6 and then a 4 versus a 5. So the talent gets turned on. So the Faceless are not going to do much damage against the Grenchill hero here. But if she crits, she might still kill. I think this will kill. Yeah, so she does end up with less Moby. No kill. Soldiers can't do damage. Question now, is this Bonnet on Grenchill to actually get any kills now? I think she can probably kill Tatalia, especially because he FB'd first. So the Kyra is not even in guard range, right? But he can also, I think, go for the Tatalia by dropping sword here. And Tatalia is squishy, and I think you can get that kill, right? And Once Talia is dead, Kyra loses a bunch of range, and you have much more free reign to get your other stuff in. He is Bonnet, nice. That definitely kills. Rosa's sword does overwrite Grentile. Any tile can overwrite Grentile. But you do still get your... Like, if you use Rosa's sword next action, you do get your Kyra killed by the Azusa, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, she's not even in guard right now because he used FB turn 1 with the Hilda. Okay, this is the right move. So I don't think he really has to rush in or anything now. Now you kind of just... I don't know, do you play back and let your team set up? Because you have the range advantage now? Because Kyra got neutered so bad, and obviously Rosa doesn't have Terrain Master until she's near something to throw her sword down. I guess she can pick up a Faith stack here, though, killing the Grenchill. And they're permanent, right? Yeah, so she'll have it forever now. So you do get a lot more Rosa range here. I do think you made the right call moving the Azusa back. If you don't, the Kyra just runs over. Does she reach, actually? Maybe not. I can't tell if she did. Yeah, so I think it is right to back away and just take the 1-for-1 Grenchill for Tata, and the bonus there is it also neuters the Kyra. And then you try to play the setup game where you use the Azusa to guard drop or IBC to guard dispel. It's still hard to get Lusty across that lava, though. But I think Cookie played that right, in my opinion. I'm actually a little surprised that the Grenchill attacked the Kyra. I didn't notice if she crit there or not, with like on the Grenchill troops. I guess he can kill the IBC. Maybe. I actually think she probably doesn't, even with the rush here. If this is Star Earring on IBC, then like that's an unbuffed Kyra with no friendies anymore. Versus Unicorn's IBC that could be Star Earring. Let's say she does kill right. She gets to go back to here, which is not in guard range, but I think that's the only thing prepared to punish. But trading D-Lit for the Kyra is probably okay here. Well, I suppose not, because it's D-Lit and IBC for Kyra, if Kyra does kill. Okay, he moves Hilda up to cover the TP position. Does this reach the Rosa? No, she can't get around. He does position the Azusa pretty aggressively, so Kyra can just hit that and run back. I'm surprised he did that first. It's just the flow mass attack that hasn't come back yet. He's got... No, actually he doesn't. It was just Grangel because he brought 2C on IBC. And yeah, he does just take the free Kyra shield, or Azusa shield here. Which I agree with. I do think that was needlessly aggressive Azusa positioning. Oh, he melees, that's not... Almost takes a life. I think he would have taken life there if he hadn't gotten his weapon broken by meleeing. What's the span on C? It's 5 blocks, so she can also heal to Azusa and go hit. He did knock off 2 range guard off the Hilda, which is why he moves the flow up. Makes sense. So JP does give up turn pride doing this. Deedlit wishes she could reach the Rosa, but she's 1 short. And these thorns procs. I mean, I don't think they're critical here or anything, but... Lusty, I think, is still very much out of the action. Which is why I really think, again, I know I said this multiple times, so I really think it was weird that he moved the Azusa first. I think Lusty is the most useless this action just because of the terrain being what it is. Alright, she's 1, 2, 3, 0, and stuck. Okay, Mikey. No greeting on his part. He's gonna use all the stuff. To answer my earlier question, he has Mimir on the Azusa. Now, can the Kyra take what, again, could be a Star Earring IBC? The sword does give her a little bit of extra damage. Does she even reach yet still? Maybe? It's not guard ignore tile though, so you like... Okay, yeah, easy kill. And she does have skill back now, so like even if you kill the Hilda with its Celestial, right, you don't get to run particularly far back. Low can 3C to act against stuff, so like you can just combo stuff down. Oh, this can work for guard ignore apparently. Today we learned. But I think Kyra does kill the Azusa here, and then you still have a problem if you're Cookie. Or she can like double tap the Lusty. Like the flow gives you so much potential, and Azusa is just dead in the water up here without her talent. And the IBC buff gone. Illustrial is ridiculously hard hitting. Yeah, unbuffed Cairo with no friends is unbuffed Cairo with no friends. I suppose the strong part here is that she actually can't reach to take second life, or like to finish it off. I think it was better to AoE the Lusty there than the Azusa. Because I don't think Kyra ever kills this with Blast Rates up, if that's the goal. Maybe he's just trying to take down cooldowns by standing extra. Because I think basic attacking would be a mistake. I think you get counter killed. Oh, she can actually guard ignore wherever she wants right now, huh? Too bad Roundabout has a cooldown trigger, otherwise I think Lusty might actually carry this. But I think the Azusa's range is too neuter that even after Lusty kills the Kyra, you can't really win it. Probably would have meleeed. Oh, but she'll heal anyways from the exclusive, actually. I just don't think she can survive the Flow and Hilda punches. And like Azusa moving up gets killed by a Flow. So it doesn't move up enough, but then you just have a stuck Azusa that's going to get killed by Flow anyways. Rip. I don't know. I think once the terrain thing was realized by JB, I think you probably would avoid giving the same positioning. And like, once you've used the 3C, like you're not getting it back in time here before a breezed Kyra, like a rushed Kyra from the Flow chases you down, I think. Because she would have attack buff and she would have the rush later in this game. And the 3C, which is the stronger skill. I think the Flow endgame is just really strong, especially with that 3C clock. Azusa like really needs to breeze, and she like won't. I think he's cornered. The Flow can hit no matter where you go now, because Fog. Flow could even rush herself here. Yeah, there it is. Maybe she's not breeze. Oh, there's a Hilda breeze too. I don't think she breezed a single time this entire game, right? GG's. I think Cookie handled that pretty well. That was a good match. Okay, let's take a look at this Will game. Hey, JB. We missed us all discovering together that the Bedrock does count as a Lusty tile. I assume you also discovered that.
When she hit from terrain, Hilda didn't have guard, because IBC had already stripped it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
That Rosa would just live, flyers versus archers.
I honestly think you might have been in some trouble there if he hadn't given you the Azusa shield for free.
Yeah, that was weirdly aggressive, just
Um,
to not reach.
Because she was just so
Also,
stranded without the Moby buff.
do you, by any chance, have the double stream set up at all? Because Tommy and Cookie are also going to play.
I do not. I didn't really have any time after yesterday to set it up.
Understandable. Yeah, no, I didn't realize that she would guard ignore the Kyra
Well,
after
that's
hitting
because
from cave.
of the 3C or whatever, giving her the forest.
Oh, that puts her in the mountain. That's right.
I think you played pretty well, Cookie. Honestly, that was a really good game. Game 1 was significantly less close. Tatalia just destroyed.
Yeah, game 1 was just me being a tryhard and getting good combo. Game 2, I was less confident in game 2.
Yeah, especially after that Cairo whip. I wasn't sure if you're going to try the Grenchill or if you were going to go to hit the Zeus and take shield and just let Grenchill come in.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if you'd whiff or
I
not.
thought about it for a while. I almost took Dark Elf snipers for that reason. With pregame just to help her.
Yeah, I think the hard part thing though is with that casting, right? Like because you were breezed by the rush, you end up with less move than the Grenchill, so her talent turns on where it wouldn't.
Well,
so
it's only like base defense. It's not MDef at all.
Well, yeah, but like the troops are physical, right? That's the same case for the faceless,
true.
right? So that you get the troops turning on, or sorry, the talent turning on against the troops. I think Dark Elves probably do kill, even then, but they'd also be way more potato against everything else, especially with you playing T-Star.
I'm really glad game 1 that I saw Luke's weird 2 lives, like right before I went in with Tatalia.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the Glory of the World thing. I was pretty sure that the way the Tatalia fix works, you can't kill through the Glory of the World. Just because I think it's the firebrands that trigger first or something, and then the 3C. So even though the 3C doesn't have to kill at 20% on its own, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the order, and once I was already there acting again with Tatalia, I was like, Sherry, because I know she'll die.
Yeah, for sure. Sherry never, ever tanks at Tatalia. We were talking there's honestly not a ton I think Cookie could have done against the Tatalia there. You'd have to have much more aggressive positioning to you'd have for him to try to prevent the TP plays with the Deedlit or something, but it's still hard. Or Luke exclusive so the puppet can go kill the Tatalia with first strike after Luke sanctions it.
That'd be a thought, huh?
Yeah. That's what my idea was. You could also bring that passive that nobody in the history of ever has used.
Fake Gren Simp. Zuko, what are you talking about? What do you mean I don't know how to use Grenchill?
He saw the mech dragons.
Oh yeah, that was to live the Sherry that I killed. So I mean, Gren doesn't need Falcon damage to kill anything there, and she's going to die to the archers or mage with steel wings anyways, so I might as well try to live Sherry.
Yeah.
Also, I see them talking shit about the AoE. Interesting.
Oh, we got a third pick Patricia here. Although we have a really late Elma available, but this could not be pleasant for Tommy, potentially.
Tommy, 2 days ago you gave me second pick Gren and third pick Patricia. It didn't go well.
He can take Elma though, and Elma Hilda is strong. It's just there's also these two, even outside of the Patricia. And Azusa's good too. Because the problem here, right, is Tommy has 2 DPS. Cookie has 2 sins. So you don't really have stuff after these do their thing.
I do want to thank Zilong's internal map bot for giving both Cookie and I really shitty waifu maps.
Yep.
Because I'm pretty sure neither of us wanted to go desert lava.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. Especially the Lusty, you know? But even like Rosa, but like because you like threw the Grendel on you, you could have had Terrain Master with Rosa like whenever, because you already had your face stack, right? Because those are permanent.
Mm-hmm.
So like Rosa was fine after that Grendel trade. But yeah, it's not what they want.
Also, giving the third pick Patricia looks far more fine when you get a fourth pick Elma.
Yeah. Oh shoot, I said I was going to look at the Will Mikey game. I just kind of clicked on the first eyeball I saw. So we see that band pick. We can check back in there later. But let's go take a look at the Will Mikey game. I think I must have just not flipped over to other... Wait, is Zuko? No, Zuko Killer is Tommy. Let's hold on a second. I saw Saint, I'm like, that's Zuko, right? No, Zuko is Kumar Maya skin. Gotta get it right. Oh wait, it's not Zuko we're looking for. We're looking for Mikey. And Will.
Defense main.
Defense main. Another Grendel, or sorry, Lestel draft. Blech. Words. Almost eerily similar on the left side here.
Depending on how long you have after this hour-and-a-half long set of 2 goes, I have replays of my games with Vice if you want.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see what time it is. I probably won't have time, but we can see.
Yeah.
So Mikey's got like the whole tank bust thing with a 5th pick Elaine available, which is insane. But even Burn wouldn't be bad here. I think Will is in trouble.
I mean, it's Will's definitely Horse Landius.
Yeah, but if this, like Kagura, I think probably kills even Horse Landius, even if she's Horse. Because Landius does in fact not have any melee damage reduction.
That's what Mirror Armor's for.
And I think Elwyn probably kills too. You got the Hoff shield to slow things down. And maybe affect damage, but it's hard to like... It's really hard to use the Hoffman shield as an actual damage decreasing aura, honestly. It's really thin. And like if you want to place it aggressively enough to hit stuff, it makes it easy for them to go around it to not get in it. If you mean Hoffman has a guard, yeah, I just said that by a bit. But it's, even with 3 tank lives to kill, Mikey's got the stronger cleanup game once the Landius does die. Like, once the Cav Landius is dead, the Elaine just goes and hits Hoffman, hits Michelle, and then you just have Listel. And there's a T-Test running around and a Rosalia running around to hit whatever they want. I don't think that turns on a melee. It's made the description sounds like it does, but I think people tested and it doesn't actually offer any melee damage reduction.
Thought even if it did, defense up anyways.
It would just be 5%, even if it was on. I know what his exclusive does bite and bit, but I'm saying it doesn't actually work like that. It doesn't actually give melee damage reduction despite what the description says. It only works for attacks 2 blocks or more away.
Wait, really?
I'm pretty sure. Or even if it doesn't, it's 5%. It's not gonna matter. But I've that's what I read, at least. So we do have the Lancer Conqueror. She does have infantry troops, but I have zero doubt that this obliterates double Cavalandius. We do have Siphon on Listel for the endgame.
This is definitely a stun immune Landius, right?
That's what we decided when we asked Will. He said it's Boa with just kind of low HP enchant and full moon. Okay. And really high defense and MDef enchant.
Unless this is a very illegal celestial planisphere Kagura, I don't think she's going to stun the Landius.
I think we're okay on that front here with the green skill. Yeah, the main thing is like trying not to waste a big cooldown on the Hoffman shield. What do we think are the odds that Rosa kills an unbuffed Landius while she has Elwyn buff?
Honestly, Rice, this season has been really good.
Yeah, by and large, there's been some pick one mistakes that we go in and out from ban pick, but banned gear has not been a problem actually, like at all. And people are pretty quick to fix the pick ban, like draft stuff. Yeah, I think I'm with you there, Wally. I'm like 1-5 right now, and I don't think my other future matches look any better for me.
Oh, Elaine gets no Lancers, huh?
Nope. She really just has Pliers, Infantry, and Cavalry. It's the pressure problem, but with Infantry. But it still means she doesn't have anything good against Cavalry troops. So he does place shield, so Rosa can't hit from not Aura anymore. So Rosa's not going to kill. And even if she tried to, it would just kill shield. Which might have some utility, because it stops Michelle from having crazy range. I don't know. He could go kill it with TJS if he really wanted. I think Elwyn's just one shy of reaching 2, right? Yeah. So if he does put the Michelle in such a way that, like, she's anywhere in front of Landius, that gives Elwyn the chance to go annihilate with his casting. I guess it's unicorns, but I think he still probably kills. Scary thing with Elwyn is even if it doesn't kill, he will be 2-turn heal blocked, which is kind of bad.
It's definitely not ideal.
Not ideal. But he does just move Elwyn away for now. Man, Elaine with like a Breeze and Apex Boots has so much move. Did he bring the... Yeah, he brought the short range poke. I think he's got pretty good opportunity to just like poke. Is it hit 2 or hit 3 for the clock for the AA? I can't remember. Because like he could definitely just like poke these two with the Michelle if it's free.
Pretty sure it's 3.
Okay. Or sorry, if it only takes 2.
3 more.
Okay. Okay, I think he should move Iris first then. I don't know if he's debating if he wants to do like a Michelle TP and like be super aggressive with her. I don't think it's worth it. Like, having her end up in not guard range, potentially. Although, you could go up to here, put clone down. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. Maybe. Okay, he puts it in Hoffman shield range, gives it the Drain Master and pretty juicy range.
Will you check the shield stats?
Yeah, I was just taking a look. It's not going to live anything. Other than possibly Elwyn, if Elwyn attacks from the aura. But I think the Unicorns probably do enough, even Elwyn can kill.
So I mean, like, T-Jess basic could kill it, and then she could save skill for the assault on Landius afterwards with MDef that low.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess she could reach from here for basic after, like, TPing or strengthening or doing something to act again. Probably, no, I guess you don't really need to strengthen Kakra. You almost want to strengthen the lane, but I don't think you can strengthen the lane and reach for the basic.
Yeah. But if he does that, then like Michelle can't exactly like extend to do like start doing her AoEs. Because I'm fairly confident Rosa should kill this Michelle through Phalanx.
Oh, Mikey's skill issued. Damn, even with attacking and shield, if there was no proc, he probably would have killed. Or Landius, man.
Hey, go live on that tree. Oh, Landius.
Yeah. He should have attacked from not the shield aura, and I think he would have killed through the proc. That was, like I said, he purely skill issued there. It would have also been like an extra fate stack, right?
Yeah.
And it is a 3-block AA, so yeah, she does get the troop talent still, too. We'll see what he wants to do about the Rosalia that's sitting on his face. Landius can tank things in very specific scenarios. When he's unbuffed and full moon, that is not where he shines, especially not against melee DPS. Yeah, I really think he would have killed if he wasn't in Hoffman shield. And had an extra 5% damage up or whatever from that. Nobody wants to read Hoffman.
Sad illiteracy noises. The Iris TP gives her Terrain Master, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not like she's in danger of not reaching things.
No, I mean she could actually even 3C right now and get it back.
Hello.
I thought it's 2 blocks for her.
Yeah, but she can run 4 because of the Hoffman aura, so she can put it. Oh, you're right. Actually, she doesn't have the EE yet, so she doesn't hit 4. Does some bad damage.
You guys seen the the newest member of SP.
Yeah, I've looked at the leaks. I don't know if everyone has.
Yeah. And I gotta say, I'm actually quite excited for this new SP, and you probably know who it is if you have seen it
Yeah,
already.
I mean the leaks. I think like the rumors or whatever, or like the silhouettes a while ago, made it pretty apparent to me. I think that
Yeah, it was quite obvious
that it would be
who
Tiaras.
exactly that was. They one and only character from Language 3 with the twin ponytails. Is that what a hairstyle is called?
Yeah, Twin Tails.
Yeah, twin tails. Yeah.
Do you
Anyways,
take
Tiaras is the
Landius?
only one having that
Yeah,
hairstyle.
he goes for the Landius rather than Shield.
Okay.
I think that's right. Otherwise, the Hoffman can potentially do some. Well,
Well, that's why I was thinking of just taking the shield out.
and then that also gets rid of the aura that made him miss a kill.
Yeah. Although I guess like if he leaves Landius's first life, like Iris is going to full heal, and then you still have to kill 2 Landiuses.
Yeah.
So I guess that's not that bad. Because right now he can only stun nobody because chivalry.
Yes. Chivalry is well. Actually, no. He got it with the Michelle. He could
Oh,
stun
he
Rosa.
does.
Um, and beat up T just bad enough that she can't do much. She might be able to basic kill Landius though. The problem for him just healing is that Elwyn just comes and creams Landius even if you fully heal him. Although, actually, is there a position where you can make Elwyn not hit shield? I don't think there is.
Above Michelle.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you can just target Michelle. You're right. You're right. I forgot that was his. Okay. So
that's Grassland too.
Oh, it is. You're right. So he just buffs with the Landius and picks up the Iris regen. So he does have to spend an actual thing on killing the Landius, but that actual thing could be a couple different things. I think Elaine could probably do it and then kill shield as well. Or you could use one of these other things. I think I would use the Elwyn because the Elwyn does not love the endgame against the Hoffman or Michelle, so you may as well get him out of the way.
Because Elaine reaches behind Rosalia anyways, right?
Yeah. So once you kill the Landius, you can then use the Elaine to target the Iris to kill shield, and then go kill like the Hoffman or Lestel.
I think I like starting with Elwyn then.
And he still has like a Kagura looming in the back. A fairly healthy Rosalia, a no skill but healthy TJS. Like, I don't know. I kind of looked at the ban pick, and I think Will mostly did stuff right. He definitely could not allow a lane 5th, though. I don't know if he had an opportunity to pick up multiple tanks. Or, like, he has, I think, Elwyn Christie as his tanks or something, sorry, Lando Christie. Or maybe Lando Hilda, and, like, Landius is not the best tank against single target by a mile, you know?
And if there's one thing Mikey is, it's a single target player.
Yeah. I mean, Mikey has a pretty stacked box to fight as a tank pusher with low reach.
Surprised he's thinking this much.
Yeah.
But better players than me think a lot, so.
Yeah. Oh, this is greedy.
Uh-oh. I hate being behind. Oh. Did that work?
It did not.
It did not.
The thing Landius is actually good against is ranged attacks. That was a pretty big throw, in my opinion.
Oof.
I don't think the Lestel move was necessarily right either, but...
Oh, she died.
Yeah, punch Siphon hurts. It's not like she has high MDef. the T-Just man. No, he should have just actually used one of the things that can do damage and used the T-Just to kill shield or something. Oh my god, that was not the right skill, Mikey. He's throwing big time. You have to 3C. Mikey has thrown this with like 3 different moves. First he hits from the Hawkman aura for no reason. Then he just T-Jesses Alandius for no reason instead of just killing him. Oof.
Can Elwyn actually kill Sheldon?
I think he can because Unicorn, then Sheldon has 469 MDef.
Because he definitely needs to do that now then.
Because you really don't want to waste the Kagura on killing the Sheldon, because the Kagura is the only thing
that can kill either of these Lancers.
Yeah.
At least Will poked the Kagura that's going to just heal herself.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Elwyn with a unit dead should pretty comfortably kill Sheldon.
Right in that bright red sword aura too.
Especially, oh yeah, easy. Especially because he didn't attack from the aura. So, I mean... Even though Mikey threw this at multiple points, he still comfortably wins this.
The last skill on Elaine is line, right?
Yeah. So he's going to attempt to make stuff with Kagura. That is going to be futile. Kagura is one of the strongest single-target DPS in the game that doesn't Dispel 5. Probably the strongest single-target DPS in the game that doesn't do a Dispel 5.
She's just one hungry girl, and the only thing to satisfy her hunger is the blood of her enemies.
So he's going to go for the Michelle. I think that's probably correct. It doesn't give up turn prio. Michelle's spooky.
You clicked away for a second, and I was sure that somehow he got anti-act again. And I was like, no.
No, poor Sheldon didn't get to do much. I actually think he should have Hoffman 3C'd when he used the Michelle line. Just to like stun the Elaine, and I think the Kagura maybe wasn't in Sheldon range actually. I don't know exactly where. I think shield was here, so Kagura would have been, because I think she was on the tree, right? So he actually might have AA blocked if he had tried the 3C.
Please allow Rosa's sacrifice to not be in vain.
Yeah, unbuffed Hoffman with no shield nearby is unfortunately not big dick Hoffman damage.
Elaine should be able to kill Hoffman, right?
I think so. I don't know why he meleeed, but... Okay, she doesn't get counter killed for it. She doesn't AA. Is that because she got Hoffman AA blocked by his counter damage? I didn't know that that can apply on counter, but it seems like it must be able to, question mark?
Surely Elwyn can kill. I would have just used Elwyn to kill Iris first, but...
I mean, she's stunned and heal reduction, so you can't even really heal this now. Elwyn should punch the Iris from not next to Kagura to keep his casting active.
Look at that juicy grassland tile over there.
I don't know why you're even trying to hit Ballistelle with the... Okay, he does give it up, though, because Elwyn will heal. Kagura doesn't need to clock. She literally has full cooldown reduction for whatever skill she uses. Kagura is like the ultimate ST unit that doesn't guard ignore or dispel. Like, she is kind of the best you could get for a purely ST trade unit. She has crazy range, crazy damage, she stuns, she does a heal reduction. She is ridiculously good at being a single target hero. She has good sustain, decent cleanup. Like, she is like the pinnacle of not hybrid unit design.
Kagura's biggest problem was being on a banner with Gintoki.
Being on a bench, yeah, she's like I said, she's the pinnacle of not hybrid heroes. She released right as they started making everything super strong hybrid heroes that aren't other than Wham and Lucretia who already existed. But like Kagura has like a 30% attack talent, gives herself a 30% damage increase unique buff, and then has a 20% self-buffing, 4 block AA. She has a 1.8 skill, she has Leon level base attack, and she can use Ragnarok. Like, she hits hard.
So what you're saying is that she's kind of good?
She's kind of good. Kagura has always been one of my highest bans in this format.
Oh, hey. Same map as game 1.
This is the other... Oh, were they also this map game 1, actually? This
Yeah,
group?
they were also planes.
We do have a Reen here on Tommy's side. That's interesting. And Cookie did take the game that had the super favorable ban pick towards Cookie. This time Tommy went for a first pick Luke, actually. And still does pick up a solid tank healer comp. Cookie has less sin, so I think Tommy has real potential to win this game with the Luke carry if he can trade the Lusty down or something somehow.
If Luke Reen can get off a couple of good AoEs.
Yeah. And like you've got Hilda Sophia, which is a really hard thing to break. So like IBC and Tejas aren't gonna love trying to like tank bust. Lusty probably can, because Lusty does a bajillion damage, but
Lusty does Lusty damage.
Lusty does Lusty damage. It doesn't matter what she's hitting, she does 60,000 damage. Alright, let's take a look at their sidebox swaps. 3 on each. So we have Burn, Patricia, Tiaras dropping for IBC, Alti, and Iris.
Looks
so,
good.
Just alternate choices of basically the same role. We have Otto, Grenchill, Hoffman for Here Comes the Show, Marion, and Alti.
So like, as a competitor in this format who is teammates with one of these players, I want them to win.
Mm-hmm.
But as a enjoyer of this format that sees a show in this box,
yeah, you want to see Show get picked and then counterkill everything on Mikey's team.
I hate being torn.
And he can pick Show right now.
I thought he has to pick Listel second.
Oh, that's right. Duh. He's first picking Lania still. Duh, you're right. He could have first picked Show and then gotten the tank, which might have been funny in its own way. Because you don't have to first pick a tank or a healer with the T3 Waifu. You can just first pick whatever you want. I'm sorry, Wally. I'm sorry.
Our streamer is a master baiter.
He's probably gonna ban like Show Agnes. I'm surprised Helena got banned before 5th pick Elaine. I do want to look at that ban pick at some point, but like, there's a lot of stuff that you don't want to fight if you're Will, but I think he probably could have left like the Lucretia and the Helena later than they presumably got banned with what Mikey got through.
Damn, third ban the Kagura. Unbelievable.
I'm surprised it's not higher, man. I'm really surprised he second banned Iris.
Come on, she that much, did he?
Oh, he takes Helena third. I don't know about that.
Ugh.
I guess Iris could give the Rosalia Terrain Master, which is scary, but I don't know. I think you just ban Mikey's strongest DPS. You try to leave the assassins because you're Will, and you try to just live. And you just try to not get your tank absolutely exploded on.
Man, it's crazy that all Mikey has done has been ban healers, and Will still has 2.5 really good healers left.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm trying to figure out why Will banned the Iris, and I think it could only be because of the Rosa TM. No! Why do you take burn instead of show? Where's the show gaming? Where is the show gaming? Oh, I know what he's trying to do. The burn is way better than Hoffman as like a damage reducing aura to try to attempt to make Landius live things, but where's the show? God damn it. Alright, let's see.
Does he keep banning healers?
I have no idea.
Because, like, I really don't know which of those three would be favorable to leave up.
Probably Iris. Licorice gives debuff immunity and damage reduction. Agnes is extra lives to kill.
Yeah.
He gets the lane really late here again if he wants it. Like, I can't believe she was up available for 4th pick. Will Ben picks differently than I do. I mean, I don't know if he should take the 4th pick show or not. You probably can, I guess, because there's so little AoE on Mikey's side. It's just Helena, really. I mean, he does less stuff that just deletes Landius here. It's really just Ellen and maybe Rosa. Although he gives a 5th pick a lane again, so never mind. Even ulti might be a problematic for Landius.
You know, so many games against tank pushers in this format, and no one ever bothers to play the Emmerich Altamuller combo.
Here we go, boys. Here we
Oh
go,
my God,
boys.
it's showtime.
It is showtime. It is showtime. Let's go. I'm sorry, JBFamine, but I want to see Mikey eat shit to show.
Eat
Oh,
show.
whoa, he gets a 5th pick Agnes, too.
Mikey, why?
Or, I mean, he could take Iris, too, I guess, but I think that Agnes is more than good enough when the only AoEs on the team are Helena. Like, that's killing your troops from across the map and giving extra revives to everything. Like, that is crazy strong.
I mean, I guess he's arcane on 2 at least of these units.
Yeah.
Maybe the Rosa?
It's just she's also an AoE hero who is bonking your heroes from across the map and making this.
Oh, no,
this
I
in
get
particular, like these two don't like losing their troops to AoEs. These three don't really care because they all have insane self healing. But all right, let's go take a look real quick at the Tommy Cookie game again.
They are steering clear of each other.
Yeah, they do just be vibing way out in the distance. Rena's already transformed. Okay. Okay, here's the T-Dust setting up the Lusty to go snipe. Probably Listel. Oh, the Magic Guard Listel.
Oh,
hold on a
wow.
second.
Tommy, what are you cooking?
She lives. With no buffs. Pact Golem Gaming.
Problem is, your only action left is Sophia.
Yeah,
Which,
like you can.
Yeah, you'll heal her, but like Lusty is about to Lusty all over the place.
Yeah. At least it's an unbuffed Lusty, but I don't think that's saving in style because it is Lusty.
I don't know about not just mass healing there.
Yeah.
Get the buffs going.
For like Reen. I guess really kind of just Reen.
Yeah, just Reen.
I mean, Lusty actually doesn't have a great. No, she can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 0, 5. Yeah. Lusty, of course, kills because Lusty does 10 bajillion damage. But I'm not actually sure that's bad for Tommy. all things considered here. Like, Luke kills Lusty, and then you can play a pretty solid tank push game.
You'd kill Lusty before T-Chess?
What's T-Chess gonna do? She doesn't have a skill.
Oh, that is in fact strengthened.
Like, if she had Holy Light to try to kill the Sophia, maybe the T-Chess is scary, but I think you just kill the Lusty. Get your team formed up, and like, what is the T-Chess gonna hit, you know? Oh my god, he first... Yeah, he definitely has to move the Luke then, because he first action buffed with the Hilda. So you've got to get Luke into guard range and Puppet into guard range. Yeah, I mean, you can try to Lana, but she doesn't have crazy buffs here, and you've got Sophia. And there's no other AoE. Like, Lana's not going to solo carry the game. So, like, I think...
Well, at least his Luke freezed.
Yeah. That's true. Actually, she doesn't need a swap to reach. Oh. Hello, Reen.
Reen, famously known for his single target damage with no skill.
Unbuffed Reen, single target damage gaming. Okay.
I mean, that may have killed if he had mass healed to give Reen a buff.
Yeah, it might have. I think it definitely could have. I even if it did, I don't think that was the play.
I would just kill Puppet with, yeah, exactly.
I mean, I guess Reen is becoming an angry and angrier boy, so he's just like permanently angry now, but like that wasn't it, Chief. That was not it, Chief.
Well, now
I was so convinced that it was just Luke kill Lusty, get Puppet in guard, get Luke in guard, and you are gaming. But now it's messy. Like, IBC can try and dispel guard from the Hilda, and probably succeed. She only has 6 buffs. Then you've got, like, the Sissy Act again.
and she only kept Tensei buff.
You're right, that is a, Is that Heavy Sense not failing some of the skin?
No, those are phalanx.
I thought it was failing for the skin.
That's the Season 1 phalanx skin.
Okay. So he does still get his kill because he had that breeze from earlier on the Lusty. But you do lose your Hilda here. If you act again. I don't know if you need to, because I guess you probably should. I think act again is right. This is why you use my secret, oh, he AoE'd first. I would have done something with Sissy first. Like, act again the T-Jess or whatever, that way you can black hole after the Sophia does her action. I used the Stone Colossus on my Hilda. And I mean Stone Colossus, not Stone Molders or whatever, Crystal Molders. For my funny tech when they're chipped. And I just try to live with Tiamat for the first hit. Oh, actually, I might have AA'd Lana here and just AoE'd again. Actually, if we're going to do an AA play here. Oh, he tried to do it to the T-Jess on the tile!
Oh, no.
This is appropriate for a tier 4 game.
You just walk Reen back one, right?
Yeah, you just 3C the Lana and do it from the Hildegard. Because she still has passive guard. See, no silences. So I think Lana should probably just sanction. We do have a heal reversal on the T-Jess. Damage down on the IBC. Yeah, I think it's Lana sanction. Does kill Hilda, almost kills these two. Really close. He definitely would have just wiped if he'd act again to Lana last turn.
3% Luke sanction cope.
Yeah, cope. I think he has to try and keep the Reen alive here. And like rewind with the Sophia or something. Because Cookie doesn't have much stuff right now that can do actual damage. Reen does in fact have a lot of defense, although I guess IBC has a hint. So he does not in fact have a lot of magic defense, but maybe with the anger status and the damage down on IBC, she just can't do enough against the 30% damage reduction. Yeah, I think it's Sophia rewind. Just to get some actual HP on Luke too, so she does more than 0 damage.
I just figured, like, even no skill, this T-Jess is going to single target kill anything.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of hint actually. I don't know if she kills Reen.
So,
I guess she has a damage dealt from the sissy. Oh yeah, she still has the sissy buffs. That's right.
Ogre is DR, huh?
Yeah, Reen was Gin before Gin. Like, it's the same buffs Gin gets, essentially. Okay, she does kill. Yeah, that's a super roided T-Jess with that sissy buff.
She might die to a sanction now?
Yeah, I think she might. But he STs.
I get it.
Wait, is Vulcan restream chat and I'm not looking? Whoops. He was indeed.
Hey, YouTube.
Yeah, we can go take a look at that in a second. I was gonna like flip away from this, but this game has been too eventful and funny to flip away from.
Are they on lava? I didn't think that we had seen the map that they rolled.
Yeah, we haven't actually.
Oh no, they're on desert.
Okay. I think Cookie wins this. I think what you do here is you push the Luke with the horse.
Do you think Cleanse can kill this Lana?
Theoretically, after you hit this with the horse... Oh, she's not gonna get displaced. Okay.
Like, he brought
well,
a second...
I guess he still would reach if he got displaced. Yeah, he does have Cleanse. I think Cleanse does not kill. Actually, Redeemer Tech will get broken by the troops.
Yeah. Because then T-Jess doesn't have a skill, so she could only... I guess Puppet's gone, so...
I mean, what she can do is she can teleport herself away to safety, and you regroup with the Sissy, then you get your 3C back. And you use T-Jess to clean up, because she has better range than Luke.
Just that Lana got a 4 clock on her black hole, so up again.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that's actually that dangerous, though, with the Sophia. I think the T-Jess is more scary. Because, like, Lana basics aren't worth anything with Redeemers. Are you looking at the Mikey Will map or game, JB?
I've been on Tommy Cookie the whole time, even before you had swapped over.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Big damage there, yeah.
Damn, a high health Luke does some numbers.
Yeah, even without attack buff. Or did she still have attack buff there? I guess she still did attack buff from Sophia.
Now here would be a really awkward time to find out if this Sophia is silence immune. Because there is no green skill. It could be Holy Ring, but that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Surely you don't get 10%ed by the black hole, right?
It does not. So Sissy can inspire now, but I think the Luke's cleanse does enough to kill.
Yeah, this looks really good for Tommy now.
I think The Luke doing.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
that helps.
Luke's going where she wants.
I mean, Lana does have a revive again because she doesn't have debuffs anymore, and she does have Black Hole again. She got the full
Yeah.
clock.
She got the 5.
I probably should jump out and look at the other game though, because I'll probably fully review this one at some point anyways. We need the game 1. Oh no, you have to use Inspire to pulse Lana with healing from the casting, in my opinion. I wanna I wanna peek out, but I also wanna see what happens. Oh, T-Star on Luke. We've got the Tenyo, and she already had a damage down, but she's not gonna whip this kill.
The only thing I would have done different would have been move 1 forward, 1 down, since you had that breeze, so that you don't get both of your units black holed again.
Yeah, I mean, Cookie should really have waited to black hole there, in my opinion. You should use the Sissy action first. So that once again, like, you really want... He gets lucky with the Dispel fails. This is not Night Bloom on the Sophia. But you really want to keep those debuffs for after the Sophia, and like the damage for after the Sophia is healed. I guess this was the plan.
Damn, Luke really did keep the damage dealt and attack down.
I think she should have meleeed.
Just let the Redeemers do Redeemer things.
And you don't take much counter damage that way, because now you just get killed.
Yeah, that's a Luke with Reaper.
But yeah, there was multiple game points earlier on. This game could have changed a lot on both ends. All right, let's go take a look at a slightly less chaotic game. I think she probably.
Oh no, we have missed things.
We have missed many things. There is a fairly stacked show, but a lot of Will's units are dead.
So send this replay over.
It is show solo time now. It is in fact show against the world now.
Oh,
he does have his revive.
Have first strike.
He does have his revive, but without anybody on the field, you don't revive.
Okay, so the only thing that Mikey's got going is the fact that he doesn't have range up. Oh, he just got it right
there. Yeah, he's gonna get everything after this kill.
Can Elwyn run away long enough?
That's a pretty long time on the 3C. Oh, but he melees the Rosalia. He does get his kill.
He's first striking, so he doesn't care.
Well, yeah, but that's if you kill. He did have a basic attack there and was not using like a skill. Like,
oh, true.
That was dangerous. I think he should have ranged attacked. Maybe he's scared of getting passive silenced by the Elaine AoE. I don't think shows. I guess you've got the shield is tied to passives here. I don't think Elwyn Basic does the things it would need to do to win this game. So Show just goes and parks on the sand dunes here, I think.
Elwyn has to run away for 2 more turns?
For 3C, yeah. And Show is now properly fully stacked, and he has 3C, so he's 6 move, 4 range, so this is the only square safe space on the map. Oh, these are not safe from Show.
They are.
I don't think so. He's 4 range.
6+3.
No, he's 4 on Atom Smasher or Mega Smasher.
Oh.
It's 2 range. He didn't check the skill. He didn't check the skill. Show can kill Elwyn right now, and then Elaine I don't think can kill Show.
Yeah, this is probably the first time Mikey's ever seen Show.
I mean, yeah, but you should go read the skills, right?
I mean, it's like Yusuke. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't understand Yusuke range
That's true.
because like he has 2, but then like he's shooting from like 5 blocks away.
Yeah, I don't think Elaine can do a thing to this show, honestly. He has first strike range counter, and she has no class advantage or first strike or anything like that.
Free gaming.
And Show does in fact have a Mimir active too for more damage. I think it's 4 blocks max for Yusuke, I think, but who really knows?
Oh, is it 4 blocks?
I think it's naturally a 2-range skill, and then I think you can get 1 from the yellow skill and then 1 from the talent, I think, is what it is. I think.
That's what I'm saying, William. I don't know Yusuke's range.
So you do avoid getting a shield this way, so I think this is the right way to try to do it. Or she can just almost die. Let's see. Can she kill no shield through lizards? No, she can in fact not even come remotely close to breaking lizards. And then he heals 40% of his HP. He does melee for no reason here, but he still kills.
Yeah, giving up the Elwyn revive with Elaine there. Awkward.
Right, so 1-1, and I think that other game probably ended 1-1. I don't think Xiaomi suddenly lost it just to see. So we caught game 1 of one and game 2 of the other, so when we watch replays here, we're gonna have to remember it and do it the other way. Yeah, I think like the same thing like just happened to Fire in a game with Kagura. He didn't see the umbrella gun as 2 range. Yeah, Show did 1v4 there. There is in fact a reason Show was not allowed in this tournament. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's kind of crazy that Show just did that. This is exactly what we expected. I'll probably do a stream tomorrow or something, honestly. I should be pretty free to... Like, I'm going to play versus Quellahala at some point tomorrow, so I can probably do some replays then. JB has one, I've got to watch your game one, and I've got to watch this game too, so... Probably tomorrow. At some point. I can try to remember to ping you. Or someone could try to remember to ping you when we do it. Yep. Alright, I'll probably stop there. Pretty close to dinner time and I'm hungry. Thanks for watching, peeps. I'll see you guys later.